Alright, what's going on, guys? Juan here, and today I'm very excited to show you this step-by-step video on how I create all my Facebook ads for lead generating. This is the exact same steps that I take to create all my ads for real estate, to get buyer and seller leads. So today I'm going to show you step-by-step how you could do this for yourself and start generating leads almost instantly. Now, first thing you guys need, it's make sure you have a Facebook business page where you will be promoting all your ads from. So you should have a fan page / business page already set up, and you should also have an ads manager created. Now, if you don't know how to do this, then you could just literally Google it and it will show you step by step how to do it. It's very simple. But once you have those two things set up, this is what you're going to be seeing in order to run your ads. This is called the ads manager. This is where we run all our ads from. So once you do that and you're on this page, it's very simple from here. So the first thing we're going to do is hit create over here. So once we land on this page, this is where Facebook is going to ask us what our objective for this campaign is. So for this case, we're going to be choosing lead generation. What that is basically Facebook allows you to create an ad for your specific audience. Your audience will click on your ad and a pop-up will pop up right on Facebook that allows your lead to enter their information, which would be full name, phone number, and email. And now that's the information you use to convert them into your lead and be able to nurture them and hopefully get them to convert. The beautiful part about lead generation is that you literally don't need to create anything else. So you don't need a landing page or anything fancy like that. It's created right inside of Facebook, which is what makes this so powerful. Facebook prefers your leads to stay on Facebook rather than having a separate link that takes them away from Facebook. So they will reward you with a higher reach as well, just for choosing lead generating. So I'm going to show you how to do that step by step right now. Next thing you're going to do is scroll down and you're going to name your campaign. So in this case, I've already put my name, which is going to be lead generation. So we know this ad is going to be lead generating. And then what we're going to add next is going to be the offer that we're going to be running. For this particular example, I'm going to be showing you one of my many successful ads, which is a homes list that we're going to be promoting. Now, this homes list is going to be homes under the median price in whatever area you're choosing to run this ad from. The reason we do that is because we end up getting a high amount of leads opting in to see the homes. Now, not every single lead is looking for a house under that price range. So a lot of them are really just curious and want to see what's in there because they all want to get a good deal. So that's pretty much the basic psychology behind this ad. And this is how we're able to get their information, turn them into a client, by nurturing the lead. And this is how we become successful with Facebook lead gens. So once we do that, once we name our campaign, all you're going to do is click next or continue. All right, guys, so now we're going to land on our ad set. This is where we will create our audience for Facebook to show our ad to. The first thing you're going to do once you land on here is choose the page you're going to be running ads from. In my case, I'm going to be running ads from this mock page that I created called Wonderful Homes. You want to make sure that this page is related to your business, or it's your own personal brand page that you created to run your ads from. So once you have set up the page, you're going to scroll down, and this is where we would get creative with Facebook. This is where you choose the audience, the location, and really all that good stuff that you're able to target your ad to on Facebook. So first thing you're going to do is go to location. I have already done it. So I have put my city, Worcester, Massachusetts, with around 15-mile radius outside of the city. So that would be Worcester County for me. That's who I'm targeting in this specific ad. So you want to choose your location, and you can do as many miles outside of that radius as you like. And you can also target based on zip code, really based on whatever you really want. So you can play around with it and choose around which location you're trying to target. Now, you also want to make sure that this up here is always set on people who live in this location. The reason for that is because you're trying to target people who live here, not people who are visiting, people who are not from the area and are definitely not looking to buy anywhere near this area. So, you're just going to lose money by targeting those type of people. So make sure you have it on people who live in this location. Now you're going to scroll down. You're going to leave this at 28 plus. This is what I like to do for all my ads for real estate, just because, we're trying to target people with money, with real intent into buying and selling. So 28 plus usually does best for me. So that's the way you want to keep yours. You want to go down to gender. You're going to choose all. Language, we're going to choose English, and that's going to be showing it to anybody who speaks English, because our ad is going to be in English. You don't want to show it to anybody who's not, who can't understand it, because like I said, you're just wasting money on ads. So once you choose English, we're going to go to detailed targeting. Now, this is how I like to target my ads. So as you can see here, I have already put in, a few targeting interest that I usually use for my real estate ads, and that would be like, homes.com, house hunting, new house, Trulia, Zillow, and mortgage loans. What happens when you target these is it's basically people's gonna Facebook is going to go out there and show your ad to people who are interested in these type of things. Now, since we're targeting buyers, we can pretty much bet that anybody who's looking to buy a house who has internet is most likely interested in one of these things on Facebook, so they'll be interested in homes.com, like I said, house hunting, new house, etc. So these are the top interests I like to use. Now, keep in mind that you don't want to go crazy with this. You don't want to put too many interests, because that's all that's going to do. It's increase the cost of showing your ads, because you have a whole ton of interest in there. So you want to keep it to a maximum of about 7 or 8. Now, something else you want to keep an eye on when you do this is your potential reach. As you can see, we have about 86,000 people in this audience. Now, you always want to make sure that you have at least a minimum of about 60 to 70,000 people in your audience. If you don't, because I know that's not possible in every single location, all you really want to do is either increase the size of the location you're showing your ad to, or you can add more interest. I know I said that I like to add a maximum of 7 or 8, but there's times where you have no choice but to add a few more to get to the reach that you want to be at. Now, the reason I like it at a minimum of 70,000 is because the higher it is, 100,000 or so, which the sweet spot is usually around 150,000. You're gonna get your best results that way, because what I found is that usually the cost, it's right on point when we have 150,000 people in our audience, or like I said, 70, 80,000 plus. So our cost is usually the best it's gonna get once we hit that range and potential reach. Now, next thing you're going to do is exclude some people out of your ad. This is gonna basically hide your ad from these type of people. What I like to do, it's hide it from other realtors or anybody who's employed with another big company in the area. So as you can see, I have excluded it from anybody who works for Remax, and also job titles, real estate brokers, realtor. Now, I do like to add maybe like 10 to 15 of these in here. So all you literally have to do is just click on here and just start adding keywords related to real estate professionals. So brokers will be another one. You're gonna scroll down and you're gonna look for job title. You want job titles or employer. Don't put anything related to interest. Just we want to go after people who either have a job title on their Facebook that's related to real estate, or anybody who works for a real estate professional or a company. So those are the main two that really matter when you're excluding. So we're gonna exclude this. And like I said, there's literally tons of these that you could go through. Usually I have a list of about 15 or 20. I'm not gonna be doing this. I'm not gonna be showing you every single one in this video, because we'll be here forever. But you could pretty much just use your own knowledge of real estate when it comes to this part here. And like I said, exclude as many keywords as you can that are work related, work job titles, and work employers. So like I said, anybody who works for Remax will not see this ad, and anybody who has this in their Facebook job title will also not see this ad. So after you have done that, we're going to scroll down and go to placements. Facebook usually has it on here, so it's automatic placement, which is basically where our ads are going to be shown. But what I like to do, I like to edit my placements, only because 99% of my leads end up coming from Facebook feeds. So I don't like wasting money on anything else that's not going to convert. So we get rid of Instagram, we get rid of this, and the only one you're going to have checked at this point will be feeds. Now your audience is definitely going to drop once you do that, because we're getting rid of other platforms. So like I said, all you have to do is go back to the audience interest and just add a few more, or just adjust it a few, just adjust the location or something until you're able to reach, at least 70 to 80,000 people reach. So once you do that, we're going to scroll down and we're going to go to budget. This is where you would choose how much you're going to spend daily on this ad. I like to spend a minimum of $10 to start off and to really test the ad and get it going and see how it performs. So I suggest you start off at $10 a day. Now, I like to run my ads for at least 24 hours, a full 24 hours before I make any decisions whether to kill it or keep running it. So you're going to put here start date. And, I'm going to put it for tomorrow at midnight. So that's going to give it a full 24 hours. And as you can see, the ad is set, about a month, schedule. So in a month, the ad will shut itself down, but you can get rid of this and just keep it running continuously. But for now, we're going to leave it like this. We're going to start it off at midnight tomorrow. Now, something else before I forget, you also want to name your ad set. So up here, we're going to name it 28 plus because that's what we're targeting. I like to choose interest targeting. So this is going to be real estate interest, because every single targeting that we choose is related to interest, as you can see. And then I like to also put the location. This will be Worcester County. The reason I like to set mine up like this is because I literally run hundreds of ads every single day, or ad sets. So I need to keep them organized. So this is how I like to name all my ad sets. But it's not going to make a difference in your ad whatsoever. That's really just for you, so you're able to organize correctly. Now, something else I recommend doing, it's also testing this audience versus a complete blank audience. So all I would do is get rid of all this and literally just run everything exactly the same except the interest. We leave it completely blank. And we want to test those two to see which one does better. The reason I do that is because there is times in certain locations that the broad targeting will actually work better than this. It's really weird how that works, but it does happen. So you want to make sure you test those two out to see which one gives you the best cost per lead. So like I said, all you have to do is get rid of all this, leave it blank, and just leave and make everything exactly the same as I'm creating this one. So nothing changes other than the detailed targeting. So okay, I'm just going through everything, make sure everything looks good. So we'll just summarize what we went through. We have our Facebook page. We're going to be running ads from here. We have our audience. My city, 15-mile radius, people who live in this location only. Age, 28 plus. Gender, we're going to choose all. Language, English. And then this is the detailed targeting that you can also copy. Exclusions, we're going to exclude anybody who works for a real estate company or is a real estate agent themselves or a broker. So, like I said, you want to use your own knowledge of the real estate industry and type in as many keywords as you could possibly think of and exclude anybody who has a job title related to real estate or is employed by a big company in real estate. So now you want to go down. Placements, like I said before, we're only going to have Facebook checked on, Facebook feed. Everything else we get rid of. Scroll back down. Our daily budget is 10, and we're running our ads at midnight tomorrow. And awesome. So that's pretty much it when it comes to building an audience. This is how I build all my audiences for real estate. So now we're going to jump on creating, so now we're going to jump on actually creating the ad and what it's going to look like and what it's going to say. So let's jump right on that. All you got to do is hit continue. All right, guys. So now we're jumping into the fun part. This is where we get to design and create our ad that our audience are going to see. So this is basically, I'm going to show you an example of one ad that I like to pretty much run for my clients that get some consistent leads pretty much on demand. So if you do this right, you should also be getting amazing results with your ads. So the first thing we're going to do once we're on this page is we're going to name it. I usually like to name it just ad ad one, so depending on how many you're going to run, this is going to be the first one I will create. So this is ad one. We're going to scroll down. Now you have different formats that you can show your ads as. Pretty much you have, we could run it as a carousel ad, which means 2 or more scrollable images or videos that your potential lead gets to see. We also have a single image, single video, and a slideshow. Now my favorite ones, honestly, it's single image and single video. Those are probably the best performing ones for me. Now, I know some people also like to use carousel as well. You can also try that out on your own. But it's definitely, something that works with these type of ads. But for this case, we're going to be using single image only. Now, we're going to be scrolling down, and this is where we will create our ads. So we're going to get rid of this. Now we're going to choose the image for our ad. You also have a nice little preview here, which you're able to see what your ad will look like. So the first thing will be is choosing our picture. Now, like I said before, guys, this particular ad is going to be homes. It's pretty much a homes list of homes under the median price in your area. So in my case, it's 250,000. So my list is going to include homes that are under 250,000. Now, when you choose your images, what I like to do is have one image. I'll show you right here, right now. Just a second. Okay, I have a library. Okay, so I like doing something like this. So as you can see, it's one image, and I have 4 different images inside of it of homes that are actually on that list. And you want to make sure you're choosing the best looking houses out of your list. You want to make your ad as appealing as possible to your audience. Now, these are not real homes. This is just a quick example of an ad that I made. So this is what you want to be running in. Something similar to this. Have the best looking pictures lined up just like this, and I promise you will get results. So now, next thing we're gonna do. So we added the image we're gonna be using. Like I said, the best pictures of the homes that you could possibly find. Now, next thing we're going to be doing is running, so now we're going to be putting our ad copy. So this is what our ad is going to say. I have already created my ad copy here, and I want you guys to please mimic this. This is how you will get your results. You want to make sure you have a good ad copy alongside the image. So we're going to copy this here. Now I'm going to edit out a few things, make it look good. Bring this down. Okay. Awesome. So this is what my ad copy will look like. So as you can see, first thing we're going to do is call out your audience. So like I said, I'm going after Worcester County. So attention, Worcester County. That's simple. Want to call out your audience, attention, Florida, attention, wherever it is that you're running your ad to. You want to call out your audience. And now, next thing you want to do is go down to the second line, and you want to pretty much, this is how we qualify our lead. Are you or somebody looking to buy a home? So now you're calling out people who are either looking to buy a home or know somebody that is looking to buy a home. Because if they know somebody, they could just tag them on this ad and have that person end up opting in for the free list. So, like I said, call out your audience. Number 2, are you or somebody looking to buy a home? So now you're qualifying them even further. So somebody who's not looking to buy a home is just going to scroll right past your ad. So, which is good. We're trying to filter out who we bring in to our list. Now, next thing you're going to write down is what do you have to offer? So, like I said, we have a homes list. So we have compiled a free report of hot homes for sale in the Worcester County area under 240,000, which is the medium price range. So Worcester County area. In the Worcester County area. Perfect. Okay, so now we're letting them know what we have to offer. We have a list of hot homes, for under this price range. Now we want to follow that sentence with something that's gonna even make the offer even better and why you should click on this right now. So basically, what we say is some of these homes even qualify for special financing programs and sometimes don't even show up on Zillow or Trulia, which is true. A lot of homes sometimes don't end up showing on those type of platforms at the same speed that they show up on your MLS. So we're not lying to them. We're letting them know that this list is super updated, and some of these homes may not even show up on Zillow or Trulia. And that also triggers something in their brain where they want to click on it because they want to see the homes. Some of these homes might be exclusive. They're not able to find them anywhere else, so they want to click on this list. Next thing we're gonna do, it's a call to action. This is what we are telling them to do next to be able to get this list. Click on Learn More to get your free list. So Learn More would be here. This is the call to action. We currently have them sign up. We'll put on Learn More. So once they click on that Learn More, that's where they will enter their information and you get their info. Then you call up the lead and you give them the list that they are looking for. So that's how this works. As a real estate agent, you should have a list already. Your MLS should allow you to pull out list. So now what we're going to do is scroll down. As you can see, our ad is coming together pretty nicely. And by the way, this is the ad copy I want you to use. All you're really editing out is this, whatever area you're in, and the price. But everything else stays the same. So now we're going to come down. We're going to be going to headline. This is what's going to be showing up right here. So what I like to usually do is just pretty much, free list of hot homes. Hot homes. So here you're pretty much letting them know that this is a free list of hot homes in the area. This is what you want to, you're highlighting the fact that it's free and these homes are hot. Now, the news link description is going to show right below this. And here here I like to get into pretty much showing the price. So under 244,000. So free list of hot homes under 244,000. Now you can play around with this and try different things out, but this is what I like to use. From time to time, depending on which, of course, what ad I'm running. So this is something you could definitely play around with, but that's how I like to do mine. Then we're going to be going to, okay, we also have display link. If you have a website, for example, you want to put it on here because that's going to show up where it says facebook.me. It's actually going to show your own website. So let's say, for example, remax.com. It's going to be showing up right here. And that also gives you a little more, it makes you look a little more professional, and it definitely gives you a better look to the potential client. So now we're going to scroll down. And so your ad pretty much it's created at this point. This is what it's going to look like. This is what it's going to say. So I want you to copy this exactly. So your ad is pretty much done. Now we're going to jump on your instant form. This is what's going to pop up once the person clicks on your ad. So this is the lead form. Like I said before, there is no need for landing pages or anything like that with this. We're going to create it right on Facebook. So as you can see, I have already created one here. But all you're going to do is hit new form. And, this is what you're going to be seeing. And this is where we customize our page. This is what they will see when they are entering their information. So we want to leave this for more volume because we're trying to get as many leads as possible. We're going to be going to intro. This is what they will see right away once they click on it, which is going to be the same image of the homes that we're promoting. We're going to put, the offer pretty much, what it was, a free list of homes under 240,000. We're going to put that as headline. Down here, we're going to put hot homes. They won't last long. So it's pretty much let them know why you should click on this right now. These homes will not last long. So you want to get it now. Now we're going to go into questions. Enter your free information to receive your free list today. Enter your information to receive your free list today. So this is just let them know what next step they have to take. So now they're going to enter their email, full name, and you want to click on show more options and phone number. So now you have these three options. Boom. Now they got to enter their email, full name, and phone number. And once they hit submit, that's how you receive their information and get in contact with them. So next thing we're going to do is go to privacy policy. Now, you do need some type of website already set up, or maybe your broker's website with a privacy page attached to it. All you have to do is copy the link on the top and put it here where it says link URL. This is required by Facebook, because if someone wants to see what you're doing with their data, they want to see the privacy setting. Now, most people will not click on it, of course, but Facebook does require you to have it. So if you have a website and you have a privacy setting, this is where you want to add it at. Or you could use your broker's own privacy settings for this as well. So now we're going to go to the thank you page, and this is what the lead is going to see once they submit their information. So once they submit, it's going to send to a thank you page. Now you can customize it as much as you want, but what I have done is, headline, thanks, you're all set. And then the description, your information has been sent to, to so-and-so, John Smith in this case. This is just a random name I picked out. For you, it's going to say your name. Your information has been sent to, John Smith. Excuse me. If you would like to schedule an appointment and take advantage of these hot homes today, click the link below. And now the nice part about this is that you could customize this to whatever you want the lead to do next. So in this case, I just added, call business. So now what the lead is able to do is call your phone number and schedule an appointment with you. So you would button text, book your appointment. That's what it says here. And then you will add your phone number, whatever that may be. You can also send them to your website. So they could click here and you can send your lead to your website if you have one. But, so you have those two options. And you can also actually, if you know how to mess with messenger bots, you could send them through a messenger bot sequence and have the bot qualify the lead for you. And that's one of the services that I offer for all my clients, which is honestly amazing. That's one of the things I love the most about this. But if you don't know how to do anything like that, then just leave it to your phone number and have the lead call you up. Or like I said, send them over to your website. So let me just add a random number here. All right. So then you're going to save this and you're going to name it. I named it Homes List. And then you're going to finish. So mine is not going to allow me to finish because I don't have a link in my privacy policy. But once you do that, once you click, finish, it should let you submit it. So I won't be doing that because I don't have the link. So we're going to exit that out. At this point, this is pretty much all created for you. You have your ad that we just created. We also have the lead form. It's created, what the lead will see. And you're pretty much all set. Now, all that's left to do is pretty much just hit confirm, and your ad, it's ready to run. It's all set to go. Like I said, mine is showing an error, but that's because I didn't add the privacy link. But yeah, let's pretty much go back to the beginning. Oops. So guys, I want to thank you for sticking through this whole video and watching this step-by-step tutorial on how I create all my real estate ads for Facebook. Now, this is one of the many strategies that I have for my real estate professionals that I'm able to generate hundreds and hundreds of leads every single month for them. So if you're somebody who's interested in having me personally run these ads for you, help you convert them into appointments, and help you nurture the leads for the most success possible, then I want you to scroll down on this same page and schedule a 25-minute consultation with me where I will jump on the phone with you completely for free and lay down everything that I offer, everything that I could do for you, and also ask you questions about your business and see if it's something that fits you. So, again, I want to thank you. And, if you want to work with me, one-on-one with my services, then scroll down and schedule, your appointment with me. And I'm hoping to see you there. So thank you very much and have a great day, guys.